All right, we have reached Game 5 for the conference finals of the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. And now, the New York Islanders and Vegas Golden Knights are both on the brink of elimination with Game 5 losses. So yeah, let's get into this. Tampa Bay Lightning wiped the floor with the Islanders. An 8-0 Tampa Bay victory in Tampa on the Islanders. And I mean, if you're an Islander fan right now, you've got to be worried. I mean, you're losing 8-0 in Game 5 when the series was tied 2-2. And now you're heading into an elimination game in which, your confidence is probably really low, considering you allowed 8 goals to the Lightning, and this series was pretty close before this one. And I don't know if they can recover from this. So yeah, let's get into this goal fest by the Tampa Bay Lightning. First goal came from captain Steven Stamkos, not even a minute into the game, 45 seconds to be exact. And Steven Stamkos got a pretty nice goal. Went in really quick. I almost, you would have missed it if you looked away because it was just a really quick attack for Stamkos. Andrei Vasilevskiy played good all game. I mean, he got a shutout on a really talented team scoring-wise, so that was good. Yanni Gourde for the Lightning got their second goal, also in the first period with 9 minutes left, and just got a really good move on the goalie. Was able to put it in quite simply. So, yeah. Also in the first period, about 4 minutes later, Alex Killorn scored for Tampa Bay. It was a pretty good attack in which he was pretty wide open on the crease, and the shot went in, and it was pretty good. So yeah, then we head to intermission, 3-0. It's already not even close. Steven Stamkos, captain, once again gets his second goal of the game 6 minutes into the second period, so it's 4-0 Lightning at this point. Good goal for him. It's good to see him, because obviously last year in their cup run, he did not see the ice too much because of his injuries, but it's good to see him, being present with these really good goals. Ondrej Palat made it 5-0 Lightning in the second period, not too long after, and got a really nice goal. And 5-0. I mean, that's just crazy in itself, but it keep going. Alex Killorn got another goal 18 minutes into the second and made it 6-0 Lightning. And I mean, at this point, it's already over, but the Lightning, they want more. Braden Point, just 2 minutes into the third, make it 7-0 Lightning. And, they're just absolutely destroying them. The Islanders had no response to this. It just baffles me how a team that played good all playoffs was really capable of losing 8-0. I mean, yeah, the Lightning are a great team, but they're just below them, I think. They're not like, this isn't a unfair matchup. Lightning are a good team, but so are the Islanders, So, yeah, 8-0 after Luke Shen scored for the Lightning. And that would finish off the scoring. That was about 8 minutes left in the third. Game would just finish out. And the Lightning took Game 5. So they have a 3-2 series lead. They are one win away from reaching the Stanley Cup in back-to-back years. That's, I believe, the largest margin of victory in their franchise history, which is kind of crazy. They're not the oldest team, so I guess it's pretty realistic. So, yeah, 8-0. And let's see what happened next game. So, next one, Montreal Canadiens and Vegas Golden Knights. Now, I think we'd all be lying if we said this, the Montreal Canadiens taking a 3-2 series lead didn't surprise us. Because, honestly, I thought the Vegas Golden Knights would have a pretty I wouldn't say easy series, but unchallenging series. Vegas, I hate them, but they're a great team. But Montreal has taken a 3-2 series lead with a pretty dominant 4-1 victory. Obviously not an 8-goal win, but 4-1 is pretty darn, good for a team like that. And Carey Price is just continuing to play at his best. He had a .963 save percentage, and the only goal for the Vegas Golden Knights came in the third period. So, it's not like he was, fatigued from the beginning. So yeah, he was making saves at the beginning. Jesperi Kotkaniemi got the first goal for Montreal. It was a breakaway. And I think, this game, it just really comes down to goaltending and defense. I mean, the defense for Vegas was sloppy on this play. Although Fleury did make a good save on the initial shot by the Canadiens, he was not fast enough to recover, and Kotkaniemi just put it in. But Fleury, I mean, he's not a bad goalie by any means, but I think it really comes down to who is the better goaltender, which I think right now, without a doubt, is Carey Price. Eric Stahl for Montreal made it 2-0 after, in the second period, with about 13 and a half minutes left, he scored on Fleury. I mean, 2-0, as a Vegas fan, you're probably nervous because, when the Canadians get hot, they get really hot. I mean, we look at them in all their series, and I know, being in the North Division is a lot easier, but they have been playing good. Cole Caulfield scored for Montreal halfway through the second, making it 3-0, and at this point, they have a very comfortable lead, and they wouldn't give it up. Still 3-0. We head to second intermission. Third period, Max Pacioretty, just about 4.5 minutes into this period, put Vegas finally on the board and, made it 3-1. Made the game a little more interesting, but Montreal still had that 2-goal advantage. However, 4-1 after Nicholas Suzuki scored on the empty net. So, I guess Fleury wasn't at fault for this one, but Montreal takes the 4-1 victory, and they take a 3-2 series lead. If they win one more game, we're going to see the first Canadian team in Stanley Cup since 1993, which was the Montreal Canadiens who won it that year. So pretty interesting. I'm not going to count out Vegas because they do play well in these types of moments, unless they're playing the Sharks, but that's a different story in the playoffs. But we'll see, and I'll see you guys in Game 6, and peace out.